up in Austin at record levels.
Austin's out of control. Dude.
It's these fucking. They have gang shootings.
Yeah,
really?
on 6th Street, dude.
Yeah.
What? I think crime across the country's way up, and New York crime is up at a lower rate than the rest of the country.
Just hit random fucking dudes.
New York is at a lower rate of rise than the rest of the country.
Lower rate of rise, yeah. Wow. It's higher, but not as high as other places.
Really? Los Angeles is off the charts.
With gang.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
that.
There's
a lot, but not just gang. It's just break-ins. You know, people robbing people.
How about those San Francisco lootings, like the group lootings?
Dude, you just walk into a fucking Gucci.
Flash
mob.
Wow, what a great idea.
Good for them.
And then you're a security guard. You're like, fuck it.
This is what I used to say after the Broken shows in Calgary. I was like, hey guys, they won't let you smoke weed, but if you all light up, they can't do shit.
Right.
How are they going to stop you? You stop the show. That's what they'll do. Yeah, the weird thing is that they didn't anticipate that people would just walk into Walgreens and steal $900 worth of shit if you make it illegal to steal $1,000.
If you make it public.
It's just
like,
hey,
here's the limit.
You don't think it out. Those kiosks where they have like internet access and stuff like that, like, oh, this is cool. Tourists can be able to plug in their phone and get internet access, and it's like, oh, it's just a homeless encampment.
Yeah.
We didn't consider that.
Oh, yeah. But again, it's a performance because, like you say, you care about people. When the rubber meets the road, fat people are dying, but you can't say lose weight.
Right.
So it's just this weird thing of like, do you care or not? If you really cared,
the left is the party of the gesture. They love saying they're for something, but not actually doing anything. They love just saying, like, look what I support. But it's like, what have you done to get that? You know?
Yeah, it's, you could say it. Yeah. How much is saying it changing anything? Other than
and they're literally doing nothing different than the Republicans.
Right, in terms of like globally. Well, they are doing things different in terms of oil, and that's part of the problem.
We should go nuclear.
Yeah,
love nuclear.
I mean,
really
what's the holdup there?
Well, people have an association with nuclear disasters. Right. They have association with 3 Mile Island and Fukushima,
3 Mile
Chernobyl,
717. Let's go.
Yo,
as if a coal mine has never fallen through. Sorry,
as if what?
As if a coal mine has never fallen through. No one's ever died.
Oh yeah. Nobody died at TMI.
Exactly. TMI.
3 Mile Island.
Oh, sorry.
TMI.
Jesus, where I'm from, that's TMI.
They know how to make way better nuclear reactors now than they ever did before. They're so much better at these power plants. They can make them with multiple fail-safes so that if anything goes down, everything's protected and they can get them back online. The one they did in Fukushima was like from the 1970s.
Dude, Fukushima is
it's a mess.
Nightmare.
It's a mess.
Yeah, you can't go.
Still,
like they can't clean it up.
Can you go to Chernobyl or no? Still,
yeah.
The Russians
are in Chernobyl right now, shooting bulletproof wolves.
And then they got out of there.
Yeah,
Chernobyl
just got out of there.
It's in
really? Why they
the Russians? I don't know. The news I saw was they evacuated Chernobyl.
What is happening over there?
No one knows, dude.
Did you see that?
We're getting hit with pure the craziest propaganda.
What propaganda do you think we're getting hit with?
We're getting hit with, we need to make it a no-fly zone. We need to shoot down every Russian plane. We're getting hit with that.
That is wild talk.
I don't know. Yeah, that's wild talk, dude. That's reckless.
That's
Did you see that? We shoot down a fucking jet from Russia.
Problem.
They're going to...
They have hypersonic nukes.
Wow.
We don't have hypersonic nukes.
Did you see that thing some Republican senator was interviewing some, a war...
they're falling ill. They got sick.
Of course they are, dude.
It's still radioactive, bro.
It's still beaming out radiation.
It's beaming out for fucking the next 100,000 years. When those places go bad, they're bad forever.
Did you watch Chernobyl?
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why.
For 1,000 years.
Yeah. What were you saying? I think it's more than that. What were you saying, Art?
There was some guy doing an interview with some lady who's in charge of the war, and he goes, "Can you say positively that if there is no weapons of mass destruction or biological weapons in Ukraine?" And she goes, because he's leading her to say it for the press.
Oh, right.
And she goes, no, I can't say that.
Yeah, and then they admitted there's 24 labs.
Yeah, and then he goes, well, can you say if it is used, it would definitely be the Russians? She goes, sure, I'll say that.
You know what's crazy is they call them biological research labs. Now, okay, what is the difference between a biological weapons lab and a biological research lab? Is there a distinction? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, PR.
If you didn't tell me that they existed, and now you're telling me they do exist, and you're calling them a biological research lab, that was always the crazy right-wing conspiracy theory, was that the Ukrainians have the fucking bioweapons labs, and people are like, shut up, no they don't, and they're like, actually we do.
I distrust the media so much that I'm like, Wait, why is Putin going in there? I don't believe it's just
I know,
he's
dude.
evil. There's got to be an actual other reason.
But he's evil too. That's the problem.
Okay, but
he's
it's like-
clearly also poisoning his political ally.
Yeah.
Or,
But it's like 9/11 was because they hate our freedom, and then after 5 years, we're like, wait, no, that wasn't.
Remember when you guys
war.
were dancing in New Jersey?
I love those dances, dude.
He put a turban
I
on
love
and
those
everything.
dances.
You guys were dancing.
In the
Trump.
Dead on.
Who is the best Trump impersonator in the country? There's got to be a
What
guy
about
who's got to
James Adomian? I think I heard
He's good.
He's
his
got
was
it?
very
He's
good.
really good at impressions. I like Alec
Oh,
Baldwin.
you know what?
Alec Baldwin's was okay.
He was okay until he
was
shot
good.
my aunt.
What the heck did he do?
He shot a lady on accident. That damn armorer.
What?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Bad stuff all around.
I'm a firearm enthusiast.
Uh-oh.
Right? I know a lot about
Gun nut.
fire. I don't know a lot compared to gun nuts, but compared to regular people, I know a lot. You never point a gun at somebody.
That's
You
the
don't-
number one rule,
You
right?
don't even point if you have a gun. If you're on a set, if someone.
we know.
What do you
What was
got?
that?
What was that again?
Cheering.
Not that somebody else did it. It was on. I was looking for something.
What was it?
It's cheering.
Oh,
or
just playing
good
some
points.
video.
You know, somebody else
oh.
was imitating crowd
Oh,
cheering.
the other Trump. Usually the Comedy Central.
I want to see
guy
that.
was good too.
But you don't point the gun. Then you always look at it. Like if someone gives you a gun, you always open up the chamber. You look at it. You always point it down on the ground. You never point it towards a person. And I don't even think like a live round is even ever supposed to be on the set. Like there should have been
And armor
like,
piercing
many
bullets, too.
steps in play that have
Direct
prevented that
piercing.
from happening.
Flat jacket.
Apparently she
Brazilian.
hated Hillary, that lady. See that whole conspiracy thing? No, seriously.
No.
She hated Hillary.
Oh,
Pull
you
it
think
up.
it was the body count, the Hillary Clinton body count?
Yeah, and she knew all this shit about Hillary, and they're like, oh, she's gonna come out with it.
Apparently,
And
it's
then
the
they
Clinton
shot her.
body count. They killed Nipsey, dude.
Nipsey
Oh,
Hussle.
really?
Nipsey Hussle. They killed him.
You think Hillary
Fauci
Clinton?
killed Nipsey Hussle.
And Ralphie May.
Google it, and Ralphie May. By the way, dude, that was your metric for I'm not that fat. I'm not Ralphie May.
That's a
Bro,
good
I was
point.
on your
took a
side.
piss and thought about
That's a
it.
good point. That's
Well,
a
you're
good point.
taller.
You
You're
can't
taller.
come
taller.
against me. I was on your side.
Well, yeah,
That guy's always turning. There's only one burger left.
No, you're not fat.
Yeah, but you could.
You're
could
overweight.
Say,
You're overweight.
Person of size.
Yeah,
Joe.
I'm obese.
Yeah, he's
I'm
obese.
obese.
He's got to be obese
I'm
too.
obese.
Even with his height.
100%.
Yeah.
BMI. Not good.
6'3", I'd have to be like 190 to not be obese.
No, not be overweight. 190. Obesity is like
All I've
225.
said is,
You
so
got-
how do you figure in like thick people?
What?
Yeah, how
You
you
know,
figuring
right.
thick ass
98% of people go like, oh, work out. Don't work out. That's not the issue. You're the outlier.
But how about a person who's born that way, like a Samoan?
Lady Gaga.
Samoan man.
But they're obese.
Samoan men with
My
their fucking
family-
wide
my family
shoulders,
has wide
wide
shoulders.
bones.
I'm very
Those
broad
dudes are
shoulders.
heavy as fuck just from living. Just
Yeah, but your stomach is one up wide
My
bone.
shoulders, my stomach's not that wide.
How much of your stomach is your
Let's
weight?
see it.
What do you weigh right now?
Let's see, they're just
Lift that
disgusting.
shirt
about
up, Tubby.
Here's
6'3".
BMA.
Holy, that's a lot of numbers.
it. Normal.
I think I have to
I'm
weigh
barely
160 pounds.
169. This is girls.
Yeah, I'm obese. Damn it.
This is the girls chart.
Oh,
It's
BMI.
the girls chart. But the
What?
thing is, what
No,
really
6'3", 169
This
is
is
not.
way
It's
off.
not
It's a-
obese.
the chart is nuts.
No, this is not right.
It's not. It doesn't factor in muscle at all.
What
at
are the
all.
colors?
Like what matters is your fucking body fat. The percentage of your body fat shows if you're obese.
This one's way wrong, dude.
Yeah.
6'3", 169 is not. That's
Crazy.
underweight. That's not obese.
This is like from the 50s.
This is you got a bad one.
You know that an average
that might be a
woman,
girl one.
an average woman from 2021 is heavier than an average man from 1970.
I heard that, yeah.
No, that's not true.
I heard
Wait,
I
that.
think I made that up. I think I made
What was
up.
the thing you said?
It's definitely worse.
There's something like that. I might have fucked that up.
It's
Can you Google that? The average woman from 2021 is as heavy as the average man from 1960 or 70.
It's got to be true.
I don't.
it's true.
Maybe.
People that have extra
absolutely
money
true.
for fucking extra
I
food.
feel like I
Yeah,
fucked something.
seconds.
I feel like there's a caveat there that I'm missing.
Well,
that I forgot
McDonald's
about.
used to be a treat.
Yeah.
Now it's every day.
It probably was different then
It
too.
was different
Yeah,
then.
that's true.
Probably didn't have GMO bread.
All right. Well, look. Sorry, our empire succeeded so much that we're fat.
No, we're doing great. It's a good
This
sign.
is good.
It is a good sign.
Well,
Fat and our dicks are shrinking.
That's true.
It's all right.
Penis
Phthalates.
sizes are going down.
Yeah,
Penis
phthalates,
size going
plastics.
down?
I've been doing a lot of
Plastics.
research.
What?
It's real, yeah.
yeah,
Dr.
Gucci
Shanna
drinks.
What, lack
Swan.
of use?
No, it's plastics. Use of petrochemical plastics has polluted people's bodies.
So are you off water bottles?
Yeah, that's what we started. Well, also for
Oh.
recycling. This
Yeah, it's way better for the environment.
started
It's good.
doing
Wait,
metal.
did you do the recycling stuff before you realized your gooch would shrink?
Yeah, way before. I
Oh,
realized the
okay.
gooch is shrinking pretty recently.
But
I
you
had
got
a lady
daughters.
on here that freaked me out. Well, it's your taint that shrinks.
What?
It's not like in
I got a
next
huge
generations. It's like your current dick
No.
gets smaller.
It's the children of
No.
parents who are the parents get these phthalates in their body, and the woman has the phthalates in their body while the child is inside of her, and then the kids are showing developmental issues in terms of like their hormones and sexuality, like they're not sexual, but their sexual organs. They're saying that sperm counts have radically decreased, miscarriages have increased,
Whoa.
and the
That
size of
helps. Hell
men's taints has shrunk.
Taints.
Yeah, a taint apparently, according to this woman, Dr. Shanna Swan, is the best indication in mammals of whether or not it's a male or female. Because they're looking at it. What is that? You look at the size between the organ, the sex organ, and the asshole. And in a male, it's always 50 to 100% larger. Well, in male humans, it's getting smaller. The same thing happens in animals. When they introduce phthalates, there's these plastics. They fuck with your development. And there's a lot of them, man.
Wow, it's weird how little skin is
Showing him
between.
your dick? What did you just do?
He was pointing, but it was his middle finger. I didn't notice it for like a while.
It's weird how little skin is between a woman's vagina and butthole. Like if I was a lady,
Yes.
I'd be way self-conscious about that.
Right. The woman's taint is much smaller than
Yeah.
the male's taint.
But that's a
And
good
Should
thing.
we all
Get
get one
it.
hand in the both?
our taints are
Right.
all, we're eventually going to be like a duck. We're going to have a cloaca. We're going to have one
I'd
hole
love
for
to have a
everything.
fat fucking thick cloaca.
Cloaca. I
All
dated her
cloacas.
Called
in high school. Black chick.
Whose bit was it? You or Dice had a bit about fucking so hard you just have one giant pussy and asshole together.
Those
I think that's Bob Newhart.
On the
That's
USO.
hilarious.
Hey, boys.
Oh!
Yeah.
I texted you as soon as this came out. So
If you guys ever want to come to any of them,
We should
I would
all
love to
get one before we
Anytime.
schedule stuff. How far out is the UFC schedule?
3-4 events.
Can I tell you my favorite experience at UFC? It's when randomly we didn't get the good seats.
Wait a minute,
We
let me
always
just
get
say
the good
this.
seats. Say it. Okay. We're
Carry
way up
on.
there. Diaz brought acid, and we're like, let's all do acid.
Well, yes.
Joey Diaz.
Oh.
the third Diaz brother.
The honorary Diaz, but we're up there, and we're like, I think Joey's calling you, and you know we're on acid, and you're like a little jealous, but also like, I'm gonna make some money here. But like,
Yeah, because I would bring them to shows. They would party, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I wish I could party."
That's like
Yeah.
that was the first time I met Nate. Me and him did a show in Brea or Irvine,
Yeah, Irvine.
and then
we went
I
to
was
fights.
like, oh shit, I can go chill with Nate and his bros, and he was like,
He's stuck at that
fuck, I
table.
gotta go. He's like, I gotta do a fucking,
interview.
I can't go out tomorrow, or I can't go out tonight.
I couldn't go out that night because if I went out till like 4 o'clock in the morning, I looked like hell,
Yeah.
warmed over.
And then we went out. We
And
got
I'm
breakfast.
tired.
We got breakfast the next morning, and Joe was like, "What was it like? How was it?"
I wish I could've gone with you guys.
It was the best night of my
Wow,
life.
is that
Oh my
Turtle from
God.
Entourage? Who's that
Looks
guy on
like
the
that.
left?
It would have
my
been fun. I love
Dude.
Nate. I love Nate. I
He's the
want
best.
to have him on the podcast.
Let's go to the after party. Let's go to the after party.
After party, why not?
Let's go.
Frank
Let's go.
Cormier.
And
But dude-
will you go?
I will go.
Oh,
We're in.
Okay, we're in.
All right.
I will go.
very exciting.
So we're all up there, we're flipping out. We're like, and then Joey's like, hey, talking to Rogan, and he's like, where are you guys? And we see him way down like a dot. He's like, we're up in this section. He just looks around, then he finally sees us, and Joe just starts like jumping up and down. Like, yeah, I see you guys. And he goes back to calling fucking death matches.
Oh my god, I haven't gone to see one live without being a commentator for 20 years. I went to the one in Austin. I had the fucking best time.
Wow.
Went on a double date with Hinchcliffe and his girl and my wife. We had the fucking
Oh,
best time,
that's
man.
fun.
I invited a bunch of
Damn.
friends. We all sat down. Brigham
Where'd you
was
see?
there, and what did I
Booth?
say?
Where did you sit?
I was right there on the
Where did
fucking
you see?
floor, like
The
right in front of
frosty
the
seats?
cage.
Oh, nice.
Right in front of the cage. It was amazing.
You-
So much fun.
You've seen the reaction videos of you and shit. Those are so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know when you're
Dude,
grabbing
dude,
everybody.
Leon Edwards.
When Leon knocked out Kamara, it was just like,
Pull it up.
whoa!
Pull
It's
it
like
up.
you can't believe it's real.
Yeah.
That's the thing that sport gives you. Those what Lorenzo Fertitta called "oh shit" moments.
Yes.
Because every UFC card has an "oh shit" moment, and
Oh,
that's
it's
why
them.
the sport is so fucking exciting.
You don't see other sports where the commentator is also a
I've seen
fan.
a monster. It's like you're looking at a monster
We
coming
both,
at you.
and because I love DC so much, like when he freaks out about a fight and I freak out about a fight, like we lock eyes together. It's like, what the fuck did we just see,
That's
bro?
beautiful.
Like watch this when it turns.
Tony.
Well, watch when we look at each other like, what the fuck? We lock eyes to eyes. We're like,
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck did we just see, bro?
Wow.
What
dude,
the
that
fuck did we
was-
just see?
Wow.
And
Louisiana guy.
he's a 2-division world champion.
Oh, he's a
and it
beast.
even affects him. That's
Beast.
how primal this sport. Watch this moment. Watch this moment. Watch this. But watch when we look at each other. Like, what the fuck? Watch this. What the fuck did we just see? Say, what the fuck did we just see? What the fuck did we just see?
Nice job, J-Bo.
That's the
Nailed it.
moment. Those moments, and you got to
Yeah.
realize that for that guy,
Wow.
he's a 2-division world champion, and me, I've seen like 1,000 fights.
Even the women care.
Everybody cares. Everybody's freaked the fuck
Everyone's-
out.
They wrote
Look at
Joe's name on
Tony.
his latte.
Yo, how nice is that video of Leon's trainers talking to him?
Oh, it's amazing.
Like, come on, boy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You gotta pull this out of the fucking
They call,
fire.
and they call him
Really?
Rocky.
Oh,
There's one that's done to the Rocky,
Rocky.
soundtrack.
Yeah, oh, that's the best
because
one.
that's his
Oh,
nickname is
his
Rocky.
nickname's Rocky.
He's talking.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, Rocky.
Yeah.
Pull yourself
You
out.
gotta
Gotta make it ugly, Rocky. Stop feeling bad for yourself.
Bro, and he
Oh.
lands the greatest
Oh.
head kick in the history of combat sports. The most consequences. That was the most consequences. A down in a fight with the world champion.
Wow. Can we see the
Don't
kick?
get me going, dude. What are you doing?
He's got ice on his head.
It's one-on-one. Come on. Come on, Leon.
Where's he from?
England.
Don't make him bully you, Leon. Don't let him bully you, Leon. Don't let him bully you,
bully you,
son.
son.
Sit down. Sit down. Listen. You gotta get ugly now, Leon. Wow. Come on. You let him control you too.
Wow.
You gotta get your eyes going, Leon. You gotta get your
damn.
eyes
Yeah.
going.
I mean, do you see what happens?
Yeah, I've seen the fight. I haven't seen this.
That's a corner man right there. That's a fucking corner man right there.
Whoever is corner man,
That's what she
it's
needs.
done.
Listen to this.
Come on, then.
I'm feeling sorry.
Come on in. Out of fire.
You gotta pull this shit out of the fire.
Come on.
This is incredible.
Unreal.
Damn, that's cool.
Holy shit.
That goes a long way.
Especially when.
Oh, textbook. Textbook.
Wow.
There's a
Walks away.
relationship that fighters have with their trainers. There's a relationship that like some fighters have with their trainers. It's very special. It's like that's your coach.
Of course.
If your coach is screaming at you in the corner like that, and you go out there and do it,
It's like a parent.
It lines it up.
See, I have a
God
theory that we're kind of like fighters, but with cities. You know, like I need a corner man in Syracuse. When I'm bombing,
Yeah.
I need a guy be like, the funny bone, you got this. Don't feel sorry for yourself.
Quit
Yeah, they're
feeling
heckling.
sorry for yourself.
Yeah,
You go out there.
their arms are crossed.
You
They're looking at their
fucking-
phones, but you gotta go out there.
Round one knockout. I'm like, hey, how's everyone doing?
Oh yeah,
Well, mate.
they hate me. They hate me
Gotta
out
do some
there.
crowd work.
Go dirtier. Say fuck
this
more.
Put fireman.
Concentration leaving a little bit.
Oh, Teddy Allen.
Bro,
Bro.
fucking man.
Don't pull straight out. Bend your knees and be strong on the inside and go around them.
30
From
seconds.
the outside. Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire?
The fire's coming.
We're firemen. We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame.
He's really
We
getting
control
to him.
it. We move the flame where we want to. And then we extinguish.
That guy goes,
Listen to
gets
every
knocked
word.
out.
That's Timothy Bradley.
One punch.
Dude, you know what? Greg Jackson used to always ask me about, like, what do you do? And, like, if the comedy's not going well or if something happens, like, how do you, like, change? I'm like, why do you keep asking me these questions?
Well, because he's
stand-up.
interested in psychology.
Yeah, he goes, all art forms have unique, like, things that are true to all art forms. And he goes, if I can understand what comedians have to go through, I can apply that to fighting.
That's why Miyamoto Musashi would study calligraphy and poetry.
Damn.
Yeah, that was his idea, that you could see the way in everything.
Gay.
It would help him. He was the greatest sword fighter that ever lived.
I would see his ass, dude.
Killed 60 people
I have
in
a
one-on-one combat.
What? Never heard of this guy.
I would use a gun.
Yeah, that would be better than a
The
sword.
greatest sword fighter of all time, I would go,
No.
Bang.
No thanks.
From a distance.
I'd Indiana Jones him,
Indiana
dude.
Jones.
Off the roof.
I'd be like, I haven't trained once.
Do you know that was supposedly like
Great,
impromptu?
you're better than me.
The pen
You know
is
supposedly
mightier.
that was impromptu?
That scene?